Hi, it's your intrepid reporter for Coffee with the Carter Man, America's #1 political activist podcast. And the news coming out of Washington is that two of the oldest and worst members of Congress have both fallen down after spending nearly 5 decades falling down on the job. And it makes you realize it's time for term limits. It's time for term limits. 84-year-old Nancy Pelosi, the worst Speaker of the House in history, the woman who presided over the biggest deficit in history, a federal debt that will never be able to pay, the expansion of government, the surveillance state, the censorship state, the assaults on Donald Trump, two impeachments. She's fallen down in Europe and broken her hip. 84 years old. 84 years old. On the Senate side, one of the worst liberal Republican senators, Mitch McConnell, 82 years old, fallen down, wheelchair bound now, and cut face, horribly injured hand. The same man who was frozen over and over again at the mic. Look, it's pathetic, but you know what? It's also pathetic what he's done to the country for nearly 5 decades. Again, largest deficits in history, a federal debt we'll never be able to pay. And he too insulted Donald Trump, insulted and assaulted Donald Trump over and over again, stymied his presidency, and now he's trying to do it again. That Trump is being reelected, compared Donald Trump, the Republican president, to Hitler just the day before yesterday. So these two have now injured themselves, and that is an announcement to the world that we need some term limits, okay? There comes a time when it's time for these people to go. If they're not going to go on their own, we've got to get rid of them. We've got to get rid of them. So feel bad for these two. It's pathetic. But what they've done to America over the past 5 decades is even more pathetic. That's the news coming out of Washington from your intrepid Coffee with the Carter Man reporter. Signing off now.